Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tanta Passione. Today, Wednesday, 5th of May, Rafael Nadal started his campaign at the ATP Madrid Master 1000, and his opponent was another Spanish player who was turning 18 years old today, and since he was a child, he always had Rafa as an idol. And because Rafa is a real gentleman, he said, don't worry, I'm gonna be quick. So at the end of the match, my friend Feliciano Lopez, who by the way is the president as well of the tournament, will give you a lovely birthday cake. And because Rafa, stuck to his promise, he was very, very quick. Only took 1 hour and 17 minutes for him to beat Alcaraz. But just joking apart, the cake was delivered at the end. But, just going back a little bit, telling you about the match, if there were a lot of legends, in the crowd watching this match. Two of them were Iker Casillas and Raul. In particular for those who are like Rafa, great fans of Real Madrid. They know who I'm talking about, and also I was pretty sure that Rafa asked to play in the early afternoon, since tonight Real Madrid will try to overtake Chelsea to reach their Champions League final, but that is another story. So in the opening game of the first set, Rafa had to save basically a break point. Everyone eventually was expecting a quite entertaining match, but apart from that kind of moment, Rafa after was very, very dominant. He looked much more secure and fluent on his serve, and he was definitely dictating from the baseline, in particular with his forehand. A couple of incredible shots, quite iconic of the King of Clay, gave him, a lot of great points, and just in 31 minutes he could secure basically the opening set with the score of 6-1. I think, Rafa, when it's up to play and give his 100%, his best, probably didn't even consider the fact that there was this great gap in terms of age, almost 17 years between him and Alcaraz. In the second set, more or less the storyline was the same, because Rafa got two early breaks, straight away in the first game of the second set and in the third. So at that point, everyone was expecting eventually a bagel or more or less another 6-1, but I have to say that Alcaraz, with some great returning shots, managed to force Rafa to defend two break points. If Rafa was good at defending the first one, he couldn't do anything after a great forehand down the line from Alcaraz. So at that point, even the center court was getting much more into the match. Of course, for I believe the crowd, they love Rafa, but at the same time they have a huge respect for all the other Spanish players, and so the score went on 3-1, but unfortunately in the following serving game, Alcaraz had basically to face another break point, and Rafa was fantastic, to break in the fifth game with a fantastic forehand down the line. At that point, on the score of 5-2, Alcaraz had to save, a couple of match points, but after Rafa was good with a quite spectacular smash to end up the match after 1 hour and 17 minutes with the score of 6-2. Like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, after Feliciano Lopez came on court with a very interesting chocolate cake. Just looking looking at it, I was thinking, if you want to send home like a slice of this cake, be my guest. But just joking apart, I think it was a quite sweet moment, and I'm pretty sure the Alcaraz will take this special day with him in probably his best memories. But also I was quite curious to see, I just changed a channel, the Italian Yannick Sinner was playing against the Aussie player Alexei Papirin, and there was an incredible upset. I'm very sorry for my friend Giorgio, because the Italian, got an early break in the opening set, but after the Australian came back and after forced Yannick to the tie break. And even at that point, if Yannick was leading with a score of 4-1, I don't know how, basically he couldn't find his rhythm. It seems that, Yannick was a little bit outside his comfort zone, a player who's so solid from the baseline. He was making a huge amount of unforced errors. And in the second set as well, his game didn't improve, so the Australian managed, to break him twice, and after 1 hour and 32 or 34 minutes, he won the match. It was quite impressive when they were showing the statistics. Papirin did something like 31 or 32 winners, and probably was his day. For sure today in Madrid was a very, very warm, beautiful weather, the perfect probably condition for Rafa's top spin, not probably the perfect for Yannick Sinner. So tomorrow Rafa will play against this Australian player who just yesterday won as well in 2 sets against Struff. So let's see, it's going to be quite entertaining. Papirin is at the moment number 76 in the world and is only 21 years old. For sure it's going to be a quite entertaining match, but also this morning Daniil Medvedev started, on center court. Like he said yesterday during a press conference, I believe I don't have, the structure, the body and the shots for playing on clay. In fact, he lost the first set against another Spanish player with a score of 6-4, but after he was good, to recover and to win the second with the same score and basically defeat, the Spanish player with a score of 6-2 in the third set. Instead, Alexander Zverev seemed, very solid. He defeated, I believe, with a score of 6-1, 6-2, Kei Nishikori. So tomorrow in round 3, looking at that top half of the draw, Rafa will play against Papirin, and the winner of this match in the quarterfinal will play against the winner of Alexander Zverev versus Danny Evans. Also, in terms of entertaining matches, Karatsev managed basically to recover 1 set down against Diego Schwartzman, and he secured basically the second with a score of 6-4 and the third with a score of 6-2. So seems that this player is quite on fire. Was not just a coincidence his great performance at the Australian Open. He just beat a couple of weeks ago Novak Djokovic in Belgrade, and even if he lost in the final against Matteo Berrettini, I think is someone to take into consideration, in particular for the Roland Garros. I think he has a lot of shots that can definitely be quite tricky and dangerous. Also yesterday Dominic Thiem won easily his second round match, and tomorrow is going to play in the third round against the other Australian player, De Minaur. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. There is Stefano Tsitsipas against the French pair. For sure, it seems a quite interesting tournament, even if Novak Djokovic decided not to play and to play instead next week in Rome for his preparation to the Roland Garros. As well, Roger Federer is not playing this tournament. I don't know if in these days there is a very funny video going on the majority of the social, a spot between Roger and Robert De Niro. I think it's quite entertaining. If you have the opportunity, watch it. And also the women are playing this tournament. I have to say that the level and the quality of the majority of the courts, I think three of them, even with a roof, it's outstanding, it's impressive. So congratulations not only to the beautiful city of Madrid, who, by the way, if you've never been there, you should go. The people as well are fantastic, are so friendly, are so warm, but also I have to say this structure is impressive. So congratulations to the Spanish organization. So that's all for today. Stay tuned. See you tomorrow after Rafa's match. Will be my main focus, but at the same time I'm going just to share with you some information regarding the other matches. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel if you love Rafa, but in general if you love tennis, and also if you love this sport that, like I keep saying, is the sport of the devil. 1 point, 1 shot can change the outcome of a match. That's all for today. Enjoy this sunshine. Ciao!